Hello and welcome to day 14 of 21 of Letting Go. This is part of the series on raising the vibration and developing your intuition. So this is actually the last part on Letting Go. Today I'm going to give you three techniques to let go and three very practical things that you can do. So the first technique is the list and burn. So what's the list and burn? The list and burn is the last one we did yesterday. You may have put together a list. You may have put a list together of things that's gone wrong. And the people, I'm sorry you get distracted. Somebody's ringing me here. It's all very exciting. All this different stuff going on. So yesterday we did a sorry, I've lost my train of thought completely, and then my cat was going to attack me. It's all happening. So we put a list together of what all the stuff that's gone on, what's going on, how it made you feel, and so forth, to look for patterns. So you've got this list. You've got this list of people who have upset you, done things wrong, whatever, just made you feel difficult in a certain way, and things that are affecting your life today. So what I would recommend is the first one, the list and the burn. So you can take that list and you can visualize all the crap that's going on in your life, and you can visualize the different effects that these things have had with you, and then you go outside somewhere, maybe a garden, find somewhere safe, and find a safe place to do this, but actually burn the list. And but what might be slightly better is if you have someone in mind or an event in mind. Maybe it was a bad marriage. If you view it in that way, it could have been a bully at school. It could be anything like this. So you write down where you can. And as you're writing it down, you put your feelings and thoughts into that, how it made you feel at the time. And as you're doing that, visualize that I want to release from this. I want to let this go. I don't want this to affect me anymore. So you write it down and put as much energy in as you can and take it outside somewhere and burn it. And as you're burning it, watch it burn and watch the little flames come off the piece of paper and the smoke rising. Again, be safe with this. And then what you'll find is that if you're doing this for one or two people, one or two different environments, one or two different situations that you want to let go of, that each piece of paper will burn differently. Some might glow a bit green or red, or whatever the situation is, yellow, and some will smoke and some won't, and some will be quite hard to burn. You might have to keep relighting that piece of paper, and that's generally from the point of view that I come from. That's quite a deep-rooted thing there, and difficult to let go of, but you're doing it. Well done, you. So that's the first thing, by getting your, not just writing a list, but actually putting on that piece of paper the emotions now you've felt, and that's what you want to release. You want to release the connected emotions and techniques with that. The second one I touched on yesterday, which is that it's more of a physical meditation, where you hold something. You hold a stone, a pebble, something like that sort of size, and you visualize someone in your life that maybe hurt you, upset you, and you pull those thoughts and feelings into that stone that you're holding, piece of wood, whatever it is. Stones are really good for this. And you imagine all that anger that you may have going into the stone, and the stone getting really, really hot. And when it does get so hot, you can hardly handle it. And this happens for lots of people that I have, that you just release the stone, and the burning stone goes and takes with it the anger and frustration. And I get people to do this, generally go and have a walk, and again, be safe. But I'm very lucky in the part of Wales I live, there's little streams and rivers, and then drop it into the stream or the river and allow the water to just wash that away. So that's two techniques that we can do. The third one doesn't involve you doing anything. The third technique is a visualization or self-meditation. And what we do here is we just sit somewhere comfy where we're not going to get disturbed, like I was a few minutes ago with the phone ringing. And we just sit comfy and easy. And we visualize somebody who is someone we'd like to leave in our life, or someone, more importantly, someone that's had a negative effect on us. So if somebody was bullying us, maybe a school or sibling or a neighbour when we were little, or as we got older, or maybe a difficult situation as we got older, then meditate this and imagine that with this person, what you're doing is you are imagine you're just going to walk down a path, maybe as a countryside, whatever the countryside looks like for you. You're going to walk down a path and you're going to see the person standing there, and you can go up to the person and they can't say anything. It's almost like they're frozen like a statue, and you talk to them and you tell them exactly how they made you feel and the effect of them being in your life and what negative experience it was, or whatever that might be for you. And then once you've unloaded in your meditation, in your visualization, once you've got everything out, once you've said everything that you want to say, try and find the strength at the end and say, I forgive you. And if you can't do that, make sure you say goodbye. Make sure you say goodbye and imagine them just disappearing, and then you retrace your steps in your visualization or meditation, and you just sit there for a moment and get the tissues handy, because lots of people cry with this. So whatever it is for you, I hope one of those 3 little techniques would work for you. And finally, before I go, I just want to say a big shout out to all the people that have been supporting me from the States. I'm totally surprised. Little old Welsh fella here. And it seems like more than half the people that like all my stuff is in America. So thank you. And I hope that you can understand my lovely little Welsh accent somehow. And for everybody's not in the States, thank you as well for listening. But if anybody would like further information about what I do or how I can help you, I can be found on wellbeingcentrewales.co.uk. And there's a link to the website just down here as well. I've got a free course on there. And so sign up for the free course. That'll really, really help you if you're just looking to change your mindset and use a bit of the law of attraction in your life. The final thing that I want to say is that so far we've had a little about what intuition is. This is the final day now on letting go, and next week we're going to power through and bring in good stuff to you. So that's wonderful. Have a beautiful time, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy. Ta-ra.